because this is a very important issue. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I currently live in New Jersey. I've been living in New Jersey for 6 years. We're not dealing with drought and a water crisis in the same way that the Southwest is, and it's a big problem. The Colorado River has been drying up due to drought, and also 40 million people share the same water supply, which means that you have to be very precise about where water goes, how often it can go there. These types of laws and regulations have to be changed up a lot. And I've talked about briefly Las Vegas. Las Vegas is actually one of the most water efficient cities on the planet. They they have right. It is raining here in New Jersey. Exactly. It's raining right now. It's been raining for a few weeks in California, in Southern California, but it doesn't do that often. Um, but again, like I was saying, Las Vegas, they're actually one of the most water efficient cities on the planet. Absolutely no drop of water goes to waste. They clean their water very efficiently. Um, as of relatively recently, I believe since 2019, could have been sooner. Uh, you can't water your grass. You can't have real grass lawns, and it's not arbitrary. It's Las Vegas in the middle of the fucking desert. There's no water there, so they have to do that, or else will be parched. they ain't gonna have no water. So these are the types of things that not just the Southwest, but cities worldwide are going to have to start considering, because there's technologies like desalination of ocean water, but it isn't yet to a point where it can really be done at a mass scale. It's still very expensive. So we're just not there yet. So, meaning we're going to have to utilize a lot of solutions. So, how Arizona, California, and other states are trying to generate a whole new water supply. Underground storage may be a key for Western states navigating water shortages and extreme weather. Aquifers under the ground have served as a reliable source of water for years. During rainy years, the aquifers would fill up naturally, helping areas get by in the dry years. But growing demand for water coupled with climate change has resulted in shortages as states pump out water from aquifers faster than they can be replenished. The fallout can also lead to damaged vegetation and wildlife as streams run dry, and damage to aqueducts and flood control structures from sinking land. The ecosystem is all connected. So again, this takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of people coming together to solve these types of issues. Because you got to think about, like, oftentimes with us trying to solve issues, sometimes we create other problems, like when we bring invasive species, like maybe to deal with pests that eat farmers' vegetation, and then the next thing you know, this invasive species is causing a whole other set of problems because they don't have any natural predators in that environment, and they breed out of control. Like, what are those? The cane toads in Australia, up here in New Jersey, some type of a fly that's actually a very beautiful insect. They have really pretty red polka dotted wings, but they got signs everywhere. If you see these, kill them. So, there's really no easy fix to stuff like this. All right. By overpumping aquifers, you've created space. There's space under the ground that used to be filled with water, explained Michael Kaparsky, Water Program Director at the Center for Law, Energy, and Environment at the University of California, Berkeley School of Law. And what we can do with these groundwater recharge projects is take advantage of that space, which is vastly greater than the sum of all of the surface storage reservoirs that exist now or could be built. So basically, take advantage of spaces that are already built. No need to build new spaces and new reservoirs. All right. If implemented, so this is the aquifer recharging. If implemented on a wide enough scale, recharge projects hold the potential to bolster water security in drought-stricken regions while improving the health of the environment. Okay. In California, where 85% of the population relies on groundwater for some portion of their supply, more than 340 recharge projects have already been proposed. Man, there's a lot of space. 500,000 acre feet each year for expanding average groundwater recharge. So they're putting a lot of effort into this. Okay, so in Orange County alone, officials pumped 65 million gallons of treated water into recharge basins in Anaheim each day. The county began recharging water through the infiltration basins in 1936 and serves as a model for other communities looking to implement managed aquifer recharge projects. So basically, they're just pumping in water into aquifers that get depleted. If we want to maintain our groundwater systems and sustain them, not deplete them, not mine the water, and we want to have enough water for everything else, for agriculture, for cities, for the environment, for the streams, so forth, we have to put a lot of water into the ground. Okay, so this will be interesting. We'll definitely keep our eyes out on this because, again, um, drought and lack of drinking water is a huge issue in the Southwest and is becoming a huge issue for the world all over. So we'll definitely keep our eyes on pumping these aquifers. And again, what exactly the Southwest is going to do? Are they going to model after more Las Vegas? Are they going to outlaw grass lawns, stuff like that? Desalination technology has to be made cheaper. It has to be made more efficient. But my bet would be that there's that desalinating ocean water is definitely going to end up being a huge technology, but further down the line, it's still very expensive. But humanity has a lot of work to do